All right, this is a quick review of solving two-step equations. So the reason why this is a two-step equation is because we are going to have to use two different math operations in order to solve for our variable or to get x by itself. Okay, right away I can see that I'm going to have to get rid of this 2 and get rid of this positive 5 in order for x to be by itself. Okay, and when I solve equations, I use something called inverse operations, which basically means the opposite math operation that I was given in order to move one number from one side to the other of the equation. So I have 2 times x plus 5 is equal to 9. So the first thing I'm going to do in order to solve for x is I'm always going to look to see if there's a number being added or subtracted on. Right now I can see that I'm adding 5. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 5, and I can subtract 5 from the left-hand side as long as I subtract from the right-hand side. 5 minus 5 is 0, and set cancels out. I can bring down this 2x, bring down my equal sign, and 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay, x is not by itself quite yet. I still have one more step that I need to do. I can see that I have 2 times the quantity x, and I know that the opposite of multiplication is division, which means I need to divide both sides by 2. And I show this division not by using like this old school division sign, but actually by showing it as a fraction. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, which cancels out, so I'm left with x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so that means that my x value is equal to 2, and I can always go back and check my answer by taking the number I got and plugging it back into the original equation. So 2 times 2 plus 5, if I did this correct, should equal 9. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is indeed 9. Okay, let's do one more two-step equation. I'll leave that one over there. Okay, I'm given the equation 4 equals 3x minus 8. So notice my variable is on the right-hand side. Okay, if that really bothers you, you can always rewrite it as 3x minus 8 equals 4. Okay, or we could solve it leaving it on the right-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it for now, just so I don't get confused. Okay, so again, I'm looking to see if a quantity is being added or subtracted. It is. So I want to do the opposite. So if I have a minus 8, the opposite of subtraction or minus is addition. So if I'm going to add 8 to the left-hand side, I can do that as long as I add it to the right-hand side. I'm going to bring down my 3x. 4 plus 8 is 12. Okay, this is really 3 times x. So I undo multiplication with division. So x is equal to 4. And again, I can go ahead and check my answer by taking that solution and plugging it into the original equation. So 4 is equal to 3 times 4 minus 8. 3 times 4 is 12. And 12 minus 8 is 4. So that checks. Okay. If I wanted to, I could also go and solve this with my variable on the right-hand side. So I'll quickly kind of do that in this box over here. So if I had left it as 4 equals 3x minus 8, I solve it the same way. I would add 8 to both sides and then divide both sides by 3. Okay, we get the same answer. 4 equals x is the same thing as x equals 4. So you could solve it in the original format, or you could rewrite it if that helps you.